We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello, today we will discuss about photovoltaic effect. The effect due to which light energy is converted into electrical energy is called photovoltaic effect, and it is also principle of the solar cell. It was first discovered in 1839. The photovoltaic effect occurs in solar cells that are composed of two different types of semiconductors, p-type and n-type, joined together to form a p-n junction. Wherever these semiconductors are joined, an electrical field is formed in the region as electrons move to p side and holes move to n side. Light composes of photons packets of electromagnetic radiation. These photons can be absorbed by a photovoltaic cell. When light of suitable wavelength is incident on the cells, energy from the photon is transferred to the semiconducting materials in the p-n junction. This energy causes electrons to jump to a higher energy level, is called conduction band, leaving behind a hole in the valence band. This movement of electron creates an electron-hole pair, leading to a flow of current. This is a brief understanding of photovoltaic effect. Now we will discuss about photovoltaic cell or solar cell. The photovoltaic cell or solar cell is a device that converts sunlight into electrical energy. It is a simple p-n junction made from semiconductor materials like silicon. Now we will show the construction of solar cell. Solar cells are made of high purity single crystal of silicon with some impurities atoms like boron and phosphorus. Now here we will see the figure 8, a simple solar cell, or it is a construction of solar cell. In the figure we can show a thin layer of p-type material is diffused with n-type material, forming a simple p-n junction. The thickness of p layer is very small, an order of 0.2 to 0.5 millimeter. Next, as seen in the figure, the upper surface of the solar cell is made by thin layer of p-type. Upper surface is made by layer of p-type. To enhance the absorption of light by material, there is a anti-reflection coating on the top of the p-type. Here is SiO2 coating on the p-type. Now, to enhance the absorption of light by the material, there is an anti-reflection coating on the top of the p-type material. Metal contacts are made on the p-type and n-type material, which act as the positive and negative terminal. So figure number 8 is a construction of solar cell. Now we will discuss the working of solar cell. When the sunlight is incident on the solar cell, the electrons in the valence band gain energy and are excited to the conduction band and creating electron hole pairs. Now figure number 9 is a working diagram or energy level diagram of solar cell. Now, the electron hole pairs are generated provided the incident photons has an energy greater than bandgap energy. The minority carriers is electrons in the p-type and holes in the n-type exist for a short time before recombination. If the carrier recombines, electron holes pair are lost and no current is generated. The p-n junction prevents this recombination due to the internal electric field. When these light generated electron hole pairs reach the p-n junction, they were swept across the junction, where they are now majority carriers. In the solar cell is short-circuited, connected through a load, current starts flowing. Thus the solar cell behaves a battery with N side as the negative terminal and P side as the positive terminal. So this is the whole theory of solar cell. Now we will discuss about applications, advantages and disadvantages of solar cell. So first application is utility interactive application. In utility interactive PV system, photovoltaic modules are connected to inverters that convert the DC produced by PV modules to AC. This electricity can power household or can be sold directly to grid. Second application, stand-alone system. Stand-alone systems directly used to generate produced electricity when the requirement arises during night or poor light. A battery storage system is used. Next, lightning. PV system combined with battery storage facility are mostly used to provide lighting for billboard, highway information signs, parking of lightning for train. Next, communication. Signals are required by communication system need amplification after particular distance intervals. Various relay towers are stationed to boost radio, television and phone signals. These sites are generally far from power lines. To reduce this difficulty, PV systems are being installed as an alternative. Next application, electricity for remote areas. Some areas are quite far from distribution network to establish connection with grid. PV system in this case are the perfect option, and they can also be backed up by conventional generators to provide uninterrupted supply. Next, disaster relief. Natural calamities like hurricanes, floods, earthquake often bring electricity crisis. In these situations where power can be out for extended periods, PV system can be provide temporary solution for light, communication, food and water system. Next, science and research. In many cases, science experiments are set up in the area far from power supply. In such cases, PV system can be effectively used to carry out activities in remote areas. System like monitoring seismic activities, highway conditions, meteorological information and other research activities can be powered by PV system. Application number 8, signal system. Navigation systems such as lights, houses, highway and aircraft warning signals which are far from electric grid can be powered by PV system. Next, water pumping. PV systems are perfect for agriculture needs. They can supply water during the periods of bright sunshine. They can supply water directly to fields or can store water at the time of need. Next, charging vehicle batteries. Vehicles running on electric power can be charged at PV power stations. Boats and other leisure vehicles can be charged using PV system. Next, Refrigeration. PV system can be used for storage and transport of medicines and vaccines that require refrigeration. Next, consumer product. PV technology is being used for variety of commercial available consumer based product. Small DC appliances like toys, watches, radios, calculators, flashlights, fans, etc. can operate on PV based energy system. Next, public utilities. Various public utility systems such as teller machines and telephone booths can also be powered by PV systems. Next, medical applications. PV systems can be used as a backup power supply at night or in emergencies such as emergency surgeries, X-ray power supplies, etc. And last applications is solar power cathodic protection. Pipelines, valve heads and other metallic structure are prone to corrosion due to exposure to water. This corrosion arising from electrolytic activity of metals can be reduced by applying an external voltage. The small DC voltage required can be provided by PV system as they produce low voltage DC power that can be used directly. So solar cell having huge applications. Now lastly we will discuss about merits and demerits of solar cell. So first of all we will discuss about merits. Number 1, for this type of conversion the input energy is solar energy available at no cost. Second merits, such a process is free from pollution like chemical, thermal and radioactive, so it is completely non-polluting device. And lastly, demerits. Demerits of solar cell, the input solar energy is not always constant. It changes with time of day and also with seasons, so output is not constant energy. Second, solar cells have low efficiency. The energy generated during daytime can be stored and used whenever required, but the storage mechanisms are very expensive. And last demerits of solar cell is the modules require a large area to be installed. So now we discussed fully theory of solar cell or photovoltaic cell. Thank you.